G.T.A. Radio.
What's up, everyone? Welcome to G.T.A. Radio. That's Greater Toronto Area Radio, not Grand Theft Auto Radio. I'm your host, Hood Rich the Don, and today, by the thumbnail, or as you can see by the thumbnail, we're gonna be seeing my point of view on the Fantastic Four. Now, that's the Fantastic Four. What is it? First family, first home, or I don't even know what the hell it's called. I don't even care at this point. But what I'm trying to say is, Fantastic Four 2025, like, bro, I have an issue. And this is my issue, right? This is my issue with the Fantastic Four 2025. And you know what? I'm gonna go all the way back to like the original Fantastic Four, 2005 or something like that, or 2007, whatever. They at least had a part, a one and a sequel, follow-up movie to that movie, right? Y'all could say it wasn't that good. Y'all could say whatever y'all want to say about that movie, but like, to me, it was kind of entertaining, right? And then the 2015 one, that was more like a little, like action slash semi-horror movie. The way how they got their powers and everything transpired, it was more like a horror movie, almost like a horror movie, than like a superhero action movie. You know what I mean? I should say. It was like a superhero action movie with horror elements, right? Which, for the most part, wasn't that bad, except for the Doctor Doom. Like, I don't know what they were thinking there. They had the mask fused onto him, and he looked like I don't know, he looked weird, bro. Like, he wasn't looking like the Doctor Doom that I was expecting him to look like. And rewind to the Fantastic Four: Rise of the Silver Surfer. That one wasn't that bad either. You know what I mean? Like, Norman Rad, he did a good job. Could have been better, but it wasn't an eyesore. You know what I mean? What else? The Invisible Woman. You know what I mean? She wasn't overpowered. She was powerful. You know what I mean? She could fly, bring her team from here to there, but not as fast as Johnny Storm. You know what I mean? But yeah. Anyways, now fast forward to Fantastic Four Family First, or whatever it's called, 2025. Man. Alright, first and foremost, the Thing. Alright? The CGI looks alright. Well, not alright. It looks good and all that, but I have an issue with his voice. Like, he sounds too human. They should have changed his voice to like that Rocky type of voice that was in Fantastic Four 2015. You know what I mean? They should have do it like that with that guy. You know what I mean? Concerning Johnny Storm, oh man, I'm gonna be real. I thought Johnny Storm was gonna be a Batman. You feel me? And for y'all to understand that terminology, that's a fucking fish. And for y'all to know what a fish is, that's a fucking fat Batty boy, a gaylord. You feel me? But yo. And the reason why I thought that was because of the way how everybody made it seem when the movie was up and coming, you know what I mean? Like, they made him look like a queer, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like, no offense to the actor who played Johnny Storm. Salute to you. You did a good job. It's just the way they made you seem before the movie was even started. Like, they just had people thinking this whole movie was woke, bro. Especially with that Batman Pedro Pascal. You know what I mean? Like, it's coming out saying he's a fucking, a man feminist or some kind of crap like that. Like, get out of here. Do you know what you are? Like, do you want to be a man? What? What? Are you not happy that you're a man? You want to be a woman and have woman problems? Like, I don't know. You know what I mean? No offense to girls. Like, I love girls, you know what I mean? I love women, you know what I mean? I love women, you know what I mean? So it's like, yo. Anyways. This is a brief intermission of the video. If y'all want to see any of my videos unfiltered, uncensored, unedited, uncut, hit me up on Rumble, because YouTube restricts your freedom of speech. With that being said, back to the video. fast forward now. This is my biggest issue with the movie, right? No offense to Invisible Woman, the actress who played her, did a good job and all that for like what she was supposed to do and what they told her to do in the movie and all that. But my problem with the movie is the script. Like, come on, dog. How the hell? All right. They ruined the biggest thing, which is Galactus, right? We had the Thanos series, right? With the Avengers and all that. You know what I mean? Even if the Invisible Woman was that strong, right? They could have do a build-up. I would have been fine with that. Like a Fantastic Four, Family First, whatever, do this movie, they're building up, and then like a next movie, they're semi-strong, and then a next movie, they're super powerful and all that. Like, I would have been happy to watch it that way. You know what I mean? Like, to like make everybody OP in one session, in one movie, like to condense that all into one movie, I highly disagree with that. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna call out what I don't see no other YouTuber call out. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't see nobody that like covers movie reviews and all that shit call out what I'm about to call out. So I'm gonna call it out right now. Alright? And for y'all people that read comics and all that, put it in the comment section below that how OP Invisible Woman really is and all that shit, because I couldn't believe my eyes when I seen that shit. They dropped the ball when they came onto Galactus, bro. See what I'm saying? Like, when they came onto Galactus, they dropped the ball. That could have been a big thing. Like, Galactus is a world eater. You know what I mean? This man's a world demolisher. Man came from outer space to Earth. The man could be as big as a planet if he chose to be that size. You feel me? Thanos has nothing on Galactus. Facts. Everybody knows this. You comic book fans know this. You comic book fans know that Thanos has zero on Galactus, bro. Like, he's OP in his power, but when it comes to Galactus, like, just smack that ass one time, bro. You feel me? So, what I'm trying to say is that, yo, the man's a world eater, fam. A world eater. Demolisher, destroyer, destroyer of worlds, right? The man sends his hero. Oh man, I'm going all over the place now because like I'm all remembering the female Silver Surfer. No disrespect to the female actor. I love women. You feel me? But what I'm trying to say is that, yo, we needed Norman Rad for this part. Like, for this first movie, we needed Norman Rad. You see what I'm trying to say? Like, she did a good job and all that with what she did and with the role she played and what was she supposed to do. You know what I mean? It wasn't her fault that she was in the movie. It was like the director's fault or whoever made the fucking movie in the first place. Like, I don't understand what they were thinking. You know what I mean? But yeah, it was whatever. I would have been happier to see Norman Rad on the surfboard than shot a ball or whatever the fuck her name is. You feel me? Anyways, back to Galactus. This man or this entity, this god, not god, he's not a god, but like this super powerful mutant or whatever the fuck he is, right? Comes to devour the planet, seeing? In the same movie, right? Wasn't no build-up, wasn't no nothing. Something happened to Sue Storm. I don't even remember what the fuck happened to that girl, but whatever. Something happened to Invisible Woman. She's weak, on the floor, halfway dead. You know what I mean? Galactus is walking around like some big motherfucker, like Godzilla. You know what I'm saying? With Superman vision, looking what the fuck he's looking for that kid, right? Alright. Here we go. How does a half-dead woman or super, like, on the brink of collapse, invisible woman, right? How does she wake up and walk up to Galactus or close by right? Remember, Galactus is Godzilla size, right? She walks up close by Galactus and goes like this with a weak ass. Bro, then Galactus falls back this way. Fucking, what's his face? Johnny Storm starts coming in, you know what I mean? Shalabal pushes him out the way and then hits Galactus in the chest and he goes through the black hole and that's the end of the fucking movie. Womp, 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 womp. That was the worst. That was the worst and a waste of potential for Galactus, fam. Yo, remember, I told you in the beginning or a while ago that the man could, if he wanted to choose to be the size of the Earth or bigger than the planet, he could do that. He does that in the comics, in the video games. The man regularly goes like super size, like planetary size. You see what I'm trying to say? That's planetary size with planetary strength. You know what I mean? So this invisible woman has the power to push a planet like the Earth one side, like she's Superman or Supergirl or some shit or some type of what the fuck? Yo, bro, yo, when I seen that, yo, I was so mad. Like, I was so mad. I'm like, they had Galactus there holding, what's his name? Mr. Fantastic, Mr. Rubber Band. I was gonna call him Rubber Band, man. Mr. Fantastic, playing with him like a toy. Like a toy, fam. You feel me? Like a piece of fucking Stretch Arm Armstrong figure. You feel me? And then everybody starts distracting him and freeze him up and all this type of shit. Like we all like it's so predictable, dog. So fucking predictable, bro. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna lie. As much as people didn't like Fantastic Four 2015, it was more enjoyable to watch. You know, they had a fucking butt naked thing. I don't know why they didn't give him no fucking draws or nothing, but hey, whatever. That was their choice. You know what I mean? But it was enjoyable to watch until I seen Dr. Doom, and Dr. Doom wasn't bad still. He was popping heads like a motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, like his cosmetics, like it wasn't working for me. You know what I mean? The Dr. Doom from the other two Fantastic Four movies, that was proper. You were proper. You're perfect Dr. Doom, bro. You know what I mean? But like Galactus, Invisible Woman, I don't know. That just didn't work for me. Like, yo, remember I said I like the actress. She did a good job in what she did in the role she was played, that she was made to play. You feel me? I'm not hating. I'm not a hater. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, I'm tired of seeing women do a man's job and save the fucking day all the fucking time, dog. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just fucking tired of it. Like, it's a fucking eyesore, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, it's not like, I'm not a hater, fam. Like, yo, I love women, fam. Again, I love women, fam. Like, you feel me, fam? Like, love pom pom, see me? You understand me, dog? But me, I try to tell you, say, it's not like we didn't have girl bosses back in the 90s and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, what are you talking about, bro? Video games, we had Tomb Raider. Wrestling, we had Chyna, Lita, Jackie, Sable, you know what I mean? What else? We had Tomb Raider movies with Angelina Jolie, you know what I'm saying? We had so much, like, what they would call girl boss movies where it was enjoyable to watch. I had no problem with it. But you see now, fast forward to the 2020s now, when they're like pushing it in front of your face. Every fucking movie, girls are being guys. Fucking, like, yo, we had G.I. Jane, dog. You feel me? None of those are bad movies, yo. You know what I'm saying? Like, or even WWF or WWE, China and those girl wrestlers and all that shit. None of them were bad. They're entertaining to watch. You know what I'm saying? But like, now that they're pushing all of this fucking girl boss shit in front of your face. It's like, bro, like you already know what's gonna happen. Men, like, all right, example, Jurassic Park, one of those Jurassic Park movies. I don't know if it was the latest one or whatnot. But they had the youth being scared of everything. Seeing the youth with the glasses, man. They had the man being scared of everything, screaming like a girl, like a bitch. Like a biatch. The man is screaming like a bitch, dog. Like, yeah, you're getting paid lots of money to do that shit, but bro, why is that your role, fam? You know what I mean? Why are they making men feminine? No gossip, like that's not supposed to happen. Like men are not so like, okay, once in a while you wanna do that little funny joke, ha ha hoo hoo, but like all the time, all the damn time, I have a problem with that. You know what I mean? That's why people start watching y'all fucking movies, yo. You know what I mean? Like it's not like you guys keeping it original. It's not original no more. It's bullshit, saturated, watered down. You guys need to stop that shit, bro. Ruining the whole fucking movie. Ruin Fantastic Four, Family First Family, whatever the fuck it's called. Ruining Galactus, like, bro. I could give you a clip from a Marvel vs. Capcom video game how dangerous this man is. You know what I'm saying? And like what I mean by like I know it's a video game, but like you'll see the size of the man, like the power that the man possesses, like commands, like you feel me? And they have the Invisible Woman by herself. It might as well be called the Fantastic One, because she was by herself. Like she was basically by herself, halfway, weak and dead, going like this. You know what I mean? And push back Almighty Galactus. The man didn't even brew in size and be like, yo, rah, boom, like you feel me? Like nothing like that happened. No action. When it came onto Galactus, there was no action. There was no action, fam. The man was walking around and I don't know, like where did the money go? How much did this fucking movie cost again? What? 400 and something million or 450 million? Like how much did you guys spend on that fuckery? That's foolishness, bro. You know what I mean? You could fix up the thing's voice. You know what I mean? I don't know who decided to make him sound like a regular human being when he just got fucked up by fucking cosmic or whatever the fuck it was, rays from outer space and all that shit. Not even the Hulk sounds the same. That's like the Hulk sounding like Bruce Banner. Like how they galled him up in one of those Marvel movies with Professor Hulk and shit. You know what I mean? Bullshit. I have a problem with that. Fuck you, Disney. Fucking up people's fucking childhood and fucking comic book characters that people hold high and shit like that. You know what I mean? Fuck you. Bob Iger. I don't care. Shit, call it what you wanna call it. I'm not one of them. I'm a man. Anyways, I don't even wanna get into all that right now, bro. I'm gonna keep it on Fantastic Four. Point being said, somebody tell me if I'm wrong, or somebody tell me how OP Invisible Woman is. Cause she just went and pushed back Almighty Galactus. The man even put up a fight. He's like, oh shit, I'm going in the fucking where the fuck I came from. I'm going back to where the fuck I came from, in a fucking hole like it's going up his mom. You know what I mean? She pushed him right back up his mom. Just like that. Bye fucking Galactus. Bye what's her name? Female Silver Surfer. Can't even say her fucking name properly. I'm so fucking mad. You know what I'm saying? Goodbye. Not even a fight. You know what I mean? The best part of the movie is probably when they like went to go check Galactus at his home turf. You know what I mean? And Johnny Storm was flirting with female Silver Surfer. At least they did that. At least they made him like. At least like that wasn't bad to see. Like you know what I mean? That was kind of funny. You know what I mean? But like, even when you first seen Galactus, you felt the presence. You felt like, yo, look at this guy. Like, whoa, what's gonna happen when he comes to Earth? Like that's how I felt when I seen Galactus. Like, yeah, she's gonna get fucked up. The man comes to Earth, powerful, OP'd, didn't lose no power. You're talking about like if this was a video game, Wonder Woman would be this close on the life bar. Galactus would have a full fucking life bar, and somehow Wonder Woman pulls like a fucking brutality that fucks his life bar all the way down to 0, and then does a fatality and knocks him out. Impossible. Maybe in a video game it's possible, but yo, in a movie and in any other situation, that is impossible. So y'all leave in the comments, let me know how OP Invisible Woman is in general or whatnot, because I know they have a child and yeah, he becomes strong and then Galactus becomes this herald and all this type of da 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 da. I already know all of that. But like what I'm trying to talk about is the present. Like Galactus just came to Earth. Invisible Woman is there. They did what they did. They're the Fantastic Four. Now they're facing the most incredible threat that they ever faced in their life. And all of a sudden, half dead Invisible Woman is O-fucking-P to fucking push Galactus through a black hole with a little bit of aid from the female Silver Surfer. What the fuck, bro? I don't know. I thought it was gonna be more than that, to be real. Like I thought, yo, and the next thing too, the thing, the big old thing that's supposed to be bulky like the Hulk, like big strong man like the Hulk, seeing? All the man did to assist was bulldoze through a couple fucking pillars. Boom, 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 boom. That's all he did. That was his assist. So he had bigger fucking feats or heights in the beginning of the movie when they showed him taking that walking up on the shore with the boulder or whatever the hell it was, and like being all strong and playing with the kids and shit. Like that was more, I can't say more exciting to watch, but like, you know, I understand, you know what I'm saying? But the end of the movie, bro, that's all you did was hit down a couple fucking pillars to probably knock down the building to hit Galactus so she could go like this and that. Like that's fucking stupid. Like what the fuck? That shouldn't have made Galactus even budge. The man should have friggin' went like super size. You're talking about like Godzilla Earth size. The man should have went Godzilla Earth size on their ass, motherfucker. You feel me? The movie should have ended on a to be continued. That's how it should have ended, on a to be continued. I would have gladly watched part 2 and then they could have done all that bullshit then, but made it better. You know what I mean? But you know, with that being said, that's my problem with Marvel vs. Capcom, with Fantastic Four, First Family First, whatever the hell it's called, 2025. That's my problem with that movie. You know what I mean? Like other than that, like the movie was it wasn't like, it's not something that I'll watch twice. I don't want to watch that again. You know what I mean? I don't want to see that again. You know what I mean? I'd rather watch the first 2 Fantastic Four movies from back in the day and even to 2015 one compared to that bullshit, man. And fuck you, Pedro Pascal, for fucking being a bitch, nigga. You know what I mean? Because first of all, like, you weren't like so much as a feminist in the movie, but promoting the movie and the way you're moving now about what's it called? Avengers Doomsday. You know what I mean? Like a little chichiman, bro. Fire bun, seeing? You know what I mean? Straight goods. I don't like you. Nobody likes you. You know what I mean? The only people who likes you is a part of the LGBTQ community. You know what I mean? I'ma say that. You know what I'm saying? Because you're a fish. You feel me? Shit. Alright. Anyways, with that being said, if y'all like what y'all heard, you know what I mean, and the energy in this video, you know, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see y'all in the next one, alright? You already know.